Do you ever feel a quiet frustration building up inside you? It's the feeling that you already know what you should be doing, yet your life isn't changing. You've read the books, you've watched the videos, you've heard all the advice. You understand which habits to build and which behaviors to leave behind. And still nothing moves. This gap between knowing and becoming can slowly drain your energy, leaving you feeling stuck. Most people think the problem is a lack of information. But it's not. Knowing is not the missing piece. Action is. See, knowing feels incredibly productive because it gives you clarity without any risk. It makes you feel prepared without ever forcing you to take that first step forward. But preparation without movement becomes a comfortable place to hide. It gives you the illusion of progress without the real discomfort of change. Your brain loves knowing because it's safe. There's no failure in understanding something. There's no rejection, no exposure. But the moment you decide to act, resistance shows up. Suddenly, effort is required. The outcomes become uncertain. And that uncertainty is where so many of us stop. Not because we don't know what to do, but because doing it feels so much heavier than just thinking about it. Knowing often becomes a shield. As long as you're still learning, you don't have to test yourself. As long as you're still preparing, you don't have to face your own limits. Knowledge lets you delay the moment where reality responds. It protects that comforting story you tell yourself, the one that says you could succeed if you really truly tried. Another reason knowing isn't enough is that behavior doesn't change through logic alone. Habits aren't built by understanding them. They're built by repetition, your environment, and your emotions. You don't become disciplined because you understand the concept of discipline. You become disciplined because you practice showing up, especially when it's inconvenient. This is why advice can feel so powerful in the moment, and then completely useless the next day. Insight fades, motivation fades. But your habits, they stay. Without action, even the best ideas just dissolve into good intentions. There's also fear hiding beneath all that knowing. If you act and you fail, the result feels personal. It feels like a reflection of you. But if you never act, you can always tell yourself you had potential. You can keep that belief intact. Knowing without acting protects your ego from disappointment, while quietly feeding a sense of regret. Knowing also creates a lot of pressure. Once you understand what you should do, you feel the weight of that expectation. And pressure without a clear, simple structure often leads to avoidance. So instead of starting, you consume more information, hoping that one day you'll finally feel ready. But here's the truth. Readiness is not something you find. It's something you build through movement. Most real change begins in a very unglamorous place. It starts with doing the thing imperfectly. It starts with beginning even when you have no confidence. It starts with repeating something small long after it stops feeling new and exciting. Knowing doesn't build patience. Knowing doesn't strengthen your focus. Only action does. Confidence is not a requirement for action. It is the result of it. You don't feel ready and then begin. You begin and then readiness slowly follows. One small action creates a tiny piece of proof. That proof creates belief. And that belief makes the next step just a little bit easier. You don't need to change everything all at once. You just need to commit to something small enough that you can actually repeat it. 5 minutes of doing something matters far more than an hour of planning it. One honest, imperfect effort matters more than perfect understanding. Most of us are not stuck because we don't know enough. We're stuck because we don't trust that our small actions actually matter. But they do. Progress is quiet. Growth looks completely ordinary while it's happening. And change often feels boring long before it feels meaningful. Knowing opens the door. But walking through it is a choice you have to make every single day. You don't need more clarity. You don't need a sudden burst of motivation. You don't need another explanation. You already know enough to begin. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like the video. Share it with someone who feels stuck despite knowing better. And subscribe for more quiet reminders that real change begins with action, not just information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.